sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. Standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down.
So I just finished my workout. It was good. The gym wasn't too busy, so everything was good. So now I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get my doggies outside. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm so tired. Literally tired because I work out this morning in my live in TikTok. I do upper body, and I come to the gym and I work out back. So it's like I work out all the body today, and yesterday I work out in my life, like I do lower body workout. So I work legs and back, and at the gym I work out legs. So it was rough. It was really hard yesterday, but anyway, I haven't lost too much weight because it is my worries that I worry about. I start losing muscle because I over work out. So I will see how it was. So I am in my friend's car, and she picked me up, and then we're gonna go to eat some lunch together. What is my camera? What I take is bad. I don't know. She comes here to a place because she need buy something for her pool. I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna try to record in the restaurant. I always a little shy about that, and she don't know that I have a channel, so I just don't want to say nobody. I don't want that everybody's watching me my channel, like families and relatives. So I'm gonna try to record. This is my outfit. I had some. These are really pretty short. Anyway, and I was with these braids at my workout today in TikTok, and I don't have time to do my hair, so my hair is a little crazy. But anyway, I just waiting my friend, and then we're gonna go eat some Indian food, I guess. Look at we are eating without you. Say hi. Okay. Okay, so this is my freaking bed there. So it's not good. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. For who don't know, I am Andrea, and today's video I want to talk about something that a lot of people have asked me a lot, and is how I learn like English, how I help myself to learn other language. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. When I was in Colombia, because I'm from Colombia, I was studying English in a lot of institutes, right? while I was in my how you say, high school and college. I was in different institutes, and I can tell you that helped me like with grammar, but it don't help me at all with listening and speaking, just because it's really hard to talk exactly like other person in other language, just because you are not in that country, right? So I don't say that it's impossible, but for me it don't work. It don't work that way. I was terrible in listening and terrible in speaking. Like, it was really hard. I have hard time in my classes. I can get it. I can understand when they put some audio in English. It's just really hard. So I know a lot of people can be in the same situation, that it's really hard to understand English. It is normal, right? Because our ears are okay. But I don't know if I should do this video in Spanish, because you don't know talk English. Anyway, it was hard. I don't know if I should talk this in Spanish. I am very confused now, but I'm gonna keep, and I'm probably gonna say something in Spanish. Anyway, it's difficult because your ear is not accustomed to that language, right? So, what helped me first? Help me go to the country that I want to learn the language. So in that case, when I come to United States, it was the best for me, because finally I listened like native speak English. I had talked with people here in the United States in English, so it forced me to talk and try to understand, right? So when you are in the situation that you need to communicate with others, and you don't talk the same language, then it is when you try to be your best, right? So I learned English, right? Quiero de pronto hablar en español también, porque creo que también algunas personas que hablan español me van a escuchar, y lo que estoy diciendo es que es difícil hablar otra lengua si no vas al país de donde de la lengua que quieres aprender, porque yo estudié inglés en Colombia, pero fue muy difícil la pronunciación y entender inglés fue muy difícil para mí. Prácticamente no lo pude aprender en las clases. Tuve que aprenderlo ya cuando vine al país. So, es más fácil cuando tienes experiencias con otras personas que hablan inglés y estás constantemente con nativoamericanos que hablan inglés. Es más fácil soltar el oído y soltar la lengua. So, apart to study, right, because I was studying English here in the United States. I get into like a college, and I start learning English, right, like classes like with Americans. It was good because give me some, like, how you say that, like, give me some grammar structure, like how English is the base of the English grammar. So I learned this. I learned a lot of vocabulary. I learned how understand the structure of the sentence on an English sentence, because it's different, the structure in English than the structure in Spanish. It's almost like reverse. It's really difficult. So how I help myself? First, I try to learn a lot of vocabulary. It's important you try to learn a lot of vocabulary. So, algo que me ayudó mucho fue que tenía que aprender mucho vocabulario. Entonces busqué muchos libros en inglés que tuvieran vocabulario y me los estudiaba. Todas las palabras me las estudiaba. So I was getting books right with vocabulary, like this one, for example, como este. This called Groundwork for a Better Vocabulary. There are a lot of books like this, like number 1, 2, 3, 4, and they teach you words for each for each letter of the alphabetic. So there are a lot of books of this, and they have some exercise. They have a lot of reading using the words. They have also like this, I don't know how you call this, like a cross. I don't know what you call this, I guess a cross. We call this in Spanish crucigrama. So este libro tiene muchas formas para que tú aprendas las palabras. Tiene oraciones para completarlas. Tiene crucigramas. Tiene historias. So there is a lot of ways where the book uses the new words. So when you do all the exercise, finally you gonna learn the word. And something really important is that you can know translate the word in Spanish. I know that you do that because I did, right? Que no traduzcas la palabra en inglés al español. No lo hagas porque no es bueno. So don't translate the words in Spanish or in the language that you talk. It's much better like found like adjectives, right? Adjectives like similar words, right? That like with same meaning, so you learn more vocabulary in English, and then you understand. So that way you grow up your vocabulary, and it's smart to do that. Anyway, I know that you're gonna do that in the beginning because I did, right? But once you start learning, you're gonna better have a English dictionary, and then it help you like found adjectives and similar words, like synonyms, I guess called synonyms. So es bueno tener un diccionario en inglés que te dé adjetivos en inglés, que te dé palabras similares, y es mucho más fácil y mucho más efectivo aprender nuevo vocabulario, ¿sí? So the first will be books that have vocabulary. Learn new vocabulary. So how I start doing this? First, I get like 5 words. ¿Cómo lo empecé? Yo empecé a tener 5 palabras y estudiaba 5 palabras en un día. Y así tenía 5 palabras en un día a la semana, y tenía 25 palabras a la semana que me las aprendía. So I get like 5 words, right? 5 words in one day in English, and I have 5 words each day. So I had 25 words, new words a week. And that way I learn the words. So I always pick up 5 words in that day, and I study the words there. I do sentence with the words. I talk about the words. I write in the words. I do everything with the words, and that way I learn the vocabulary. And then in the end, I make like a little story with all that 25 words, and it's pretty good. That way, when you use the words, you learn how to use the words in English, and it's highly recommended. So es importante que uses las palabras en historias, que hagas oraciones, ¿sí? Para que puedas aprender a manejar la palabra en inglés. So first, vocabulary, right? So then I also found other books, and these books called like critical thinking. And critical thinking, it's more like help you develop your mind, develop your mind, develop your thoughts, the way that you think, and help you think in English. So it is really really important. Yeah, it have a lot of exercise and also a lot of really great vocabulary, and it helped me a lot. It teaches you also to understand when you read, to have like a main ideas, like a create and structure when you write. So it's really good have books about critical thinking. And también es importante libros de critical thinking, con pensamiento crítico, donde te enseñan a entender un libro, a sacar la idea principal, a darle una estructura a una oración que quieras escribir. So es muy importante critical thinking. So really highly recommend critical thinking books. So important. So also this is think about reading, right? This is about reading, about understand English, but we're gonna go also about listening and how I get my listening better. Well, I get better my listening with movies, with music, and just listen people talking. So, como otra cosa importante es aprender a escuchar inglés. ¿Y cómo lo aprendí? Con películas en inglés, con música en inglés y también escuchando a la gente hablando inglés, right? So, something that I always suggest up to people is that Google, in YouTube, there are a lot of conversations, people talking in English for beginners, for learn English, and you always have look that kind of videos where gonna help you understand English and you get better listening, right? And there are also like kids like a how you say TV shows for kids are really helpful also because they talk really like a slow English, like a easy words, so you also gonna start understand English. So también los programas de infantiles te ayudan mucho con el inglés, si son en inglés por supuesto. Ellos tienen un inglés más suave, delicado, más entendible, right? So something else is use captions. When you see a movie, use captions. You are listening, right? But it's important also if you don't understand what fuck they are saying. It's really important you put captions. Like usar subtítulos, ver las películas con subtítulos, pero en inglés. Everything in English, subtitles in English, and the movie in English, of course, right? And then you're gonna read and listen, and then you're gonna understand, oh, it's this. Also, you how you say that, when you listen that word again, you're gonna be more understandable for you. You're gonna catch that word and you're gonna understand what they are talking about. So this is the part of listening. Now the speaking is different. The speaking, well, how I can think about speaking? I still struggle with the speaking. I have an accent when I talk. I pronounce some words bad because vowels, something really important and really difficult for Hispanos, Hispanic people, Hispanic, is that the vowels in English have different different pronunciations depend on how you use that vowel in that word, and it's really weird for me. So it have been really hard know when it's A or I or E or all that pronunciations. But don't give up, keep doing, keep studying, keep trying. I do that all the time. I know I have, and I pronounce some words bad, and it make me misunderstand other people that they can understand what I talking. Like in this moment, I don't know if there is people that don't understand at all what I say, but I try my best, right? So otra cosa es el acento, que cuando hablamos, no importa qué tan perfecto hablemos inglés, vamos a tener un acento, y también es muy difícil como captar la pronunciación real en inglés, solo porque las vocales tienen muchos diferentes acentos y formas de pronunciarse dependiendo de la oración, o de la palabra, es bien difícil. Anyway, I learn my pronunciation. Just repeat every time I listen a song or movie. I back and I repeat and repeat and repeat the sentence, the word, the lyric, right? Yo repetía las canciones, las oraciones, las palabras, y así podía aprender la pronunciación. So it's really important when you talk with people, because you listen the accent, you listen the way that they talk, and then you learn and try to talk like similar, right? So for example, I work as a waitress, and work as a waitress is hard when you don't talk the language, right? But I cannot put me in the situation that, oh no, I can do it because I don't talk good the language. I just put in that situation and I just try my best, and it helped me a lot. A lot of friends, they are really scared to work in like a public jobs, like you had talk with people just because they don't talk good the language. But it's even better you try do that job, because it's gonna help you 100%, gonna help you with your listening and gonna help you with your speaking too. So también hablo de que los trabajos como meseras o trabajos en donde tú hablas con mucha gente son realmente importantes cuando aprendes una lengua, porque te ayudan a escuchar muchos acentos y también te ayudan a tratar de pronunciar las palabras correctamente para que la gente te entienda. So, it has been a really long process, right? Because I have been here 6 years already, and I feel I now have like a high level of English. Even I have been in college, I have been seeing classes like microbiology, like anatomy and physiology, like statistics, like algebra, what else? I have seen a lot of difficult classes, right? Even difficult classes from Americans, and I have passed with good grades, and it has helped me a lot with vocabulary, but I still feel struggle with the pronunciation. Algo importante, siempre lee. Something important, always read books, and read books. This is the best way that you can learn and grow your vocabulary, right? So I have read some books, right? I take any book and I see if I like, just keep reading. If not, I just stop and I don't read anymore. And one of the books that I read that I love was The Secret. And I love this book because it helped me a lot, even with the belief of the word, the how it was work. Like the secret talk about that we are energy, and that we have like think positive things to try to bring to our life positive things, right? So it is really good book, right? And if you are curious about that, buy this book. It's for Rhonda Byrne, I don't know, and it calls The Secret. It helped me really a lot when I feel really in difficult moments here in United States, because it's hard when you leave your home, right? When you leave your comfortable place and you go to other place where you don't belong, like it's you are like a something, everything is new for you. It's hard, everything is hard. And if you're in that situation, I understand, but everything is a process, right? Digo que es muy difícil ir a otro país y sentirse como aislado de todos, right? Porque por el lenguaje, por muchas cosas, porque estás fuera de tu país, fuera de tu gente, es muy difícil, pero es importante vivir el proceso. Es un proceso, ¿sí? Entonces no renuncies, sigue luchando, que vas a lograrlo, y yo sé que vas a lograrlo porque yo lo pude lograr. Pude hablar inglés, aprender inglés, y yo no era muy buena estudiando inglés en Colombia. No era muy buena. So I say that it was hard for me learn English in Colombia. I was really good with writing, with grammar, right? Super good. But listening, I just really lost. When we were in the class, almost everybody understand, and I was like, I feeling like the dumb, like I don't understand what they're talking. So it was really hard for me. But now I can tell you that I can have a conversation with somebody. Sometimes I don't know some words, but just a little words, I understand almost everything. Sometimes Americans talk really weird, like they get abbreviation with the words, that they use short words. They talking like a, I don't know, it calls, when you talk with friends that is not like appropriate English, of course we're gonna be lost. Cuando americanos hablan en un modo como callejero con los amigos, no vamos a entender qué están diciendo, por supuesto, porque nosotros aprendemos un lenguaje muy académico, right? So one book that I just gonna show you about the books that I was reading and that helped me with my vocabulary was one. It was The Art of Racing in the Rain. The Art of Racing in the Rain. So this book is about a dog, and it's about a guy that he's like a racing. He do racing in cars. He like do that, and it's a really pretty story. And I was in love with that dog, so I was almost I read all the book, right? It was long and small words, but I was so deep in this book that I just read all the books. So something important, if you want read a book, look something that you love read, that you're gonna you're gonna make you passionate about it, right? That you're gonna feel that you want to read every time the book, because if not, you just don't gonna learn. You're just gonna get bored, and you just don't gonna read anymore. So anyway, I also read this I Am Malala, and this book, it talk about a girl that she was be like, how you say that she want learn, she want being some person in her life, and her culture like deny that, like don't let him like grow up as a woman, as a person. and it's really good. This book, it talk about her childhood, and also it talk about how she progressed and how she against everything she made through her dreams. So really highly recommend too. Is I Am Malala, and I believe so a lot of people know her. So this book is also really cool, and I have other books but I didn't find them. I have one book that was about like economy. They talk about but this book teach me like how manage the time. I don't know why I didn't find the book. That anyway, the book teach me how management the time when you are studying, working out. You are when you work, you are at college and you are working out at the gym. How you manage the time to do all that things, and you always be good in everything, and it's that really important. And it book helped me a lot. I don't know what is. I try to look, but anyway, I guess this was my first book, and I was really deep in that book. It was also small and small words, and oh my gosh, it's hard. But once you are in love with the book, just nobody gonna stop you read that. So I need something to drink, guys. So this way. Also, like, talk with people, right? Hablar con gente que habla inglés es importante. Even if you don't understand, incluso si tú no entiendes, because it is like challenge for you, like try to understand. And it's common, how you say challenge in English, in Spanish, common. I forget challenge. It's challenge. Challenge. Challenge in Spanish. It's oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I can use my phone because I'm recording. So challenge. Well, challenge is when you had something hard to do, right? You have something hard to do, so you try your best. So challenge es algo que tienes que hacer muy difícil, pero tratas tu mejor esfuerzo para lograrlo, right? So anyway, it's sure that it is important that you get to like a college or high school when you can learn some like how you say structure about English, right? Because it's really important. But also you can help yourself with books, right? With vocabulary, with music, movies, right? And also getting involved getting involved in words where you're gonna hang out with other people, and you're gonna listen conversations and listen others and talk with others to help you get better your English. So I don't know if I escaped something. I believe so. I did a lot of things to learn English, right? When still I think that I need read more books. I need listen more movies, because here in where I'm living, the TV that I watch is English. I never saw any movie in Spanish, and I use subtitles, right? Because sometimes people talk so fast, and I just like I don't get it. And this is another point. When people talk fast, I'm lost. So that point, I know Native American, so I always gonna have some difficulty with English, and this is normal. But we try to get better, right? So anyway, I think I'm gonna see if I can find my book. Just give me a little moment. No, I didn't found the book. I don't know where. Probably when we moved here, I just lost the book. We have a lot of books. I have a lot of books in English here. It is important you always keep like busy reading. Even in Google or YouTube reading, or even sometimes even I listen blogs for other people, right? I listen blogs, other videos in YouTube that are in English, and just listen them talking. It helped me. Also, something really cool. For example, in TikTok, when you go to live and you go to live with other people that they talk English or talk other language, it's cool because you share like cultures there also, and you listen that person, so also help you if the person talk English, help you like listen different accents, because people talk really different in Louisiana, in South Carolina. The accent is totally different, because I talk with a person South Carolina. They have some really strong accent. Louisiana also, so New York also. So yeah, it's cool that you can listen all that different accents. Here in Florida is nice because this is a little tourist place. So if you work as a waitress, you're gonna listen a lot of different accents. Even for people that like are Irish people, I mean you call Irish people, like they talk in England, that they talk really like it is. I don't know, that English sounds so polite, and I think it's cool. I'm from Colombia. I think it is cool. I have here people that talk English like British English, and I think it's cool. Anyway, I think it's cool when you listen different accents. It's gonna help you a lot. So don't be shy. Don't be how you say that? Don't be scared. Get work with other people. Try to work in try to find jobs where you wanna socialize with other people, right? That you wanna listen other people, because it's really good for you. Like here, for example, estoy diciendo que es importante socializar con otras personas, ¿cierto? Tratar de compartir con personas que tienen diferentes acentos, porque nos ayudan a entender y mejorar nuestra escucha. A lot of people tell me, why you don't talk in Spanish? Why you do your videos in Spanish? And it will be easy. Do these videos in Spanish. Mucha gente me pregunta por qué no hago los videos en español, por qué no hago mis videos en TikTok en español. Y sería muy fácil para mí. But I don't like easy things. I like push myself and get better. So what I gonna earn, or what I gonna make if I gonna keep talking in Spanish? Probably I'm gonna lose all my English, because I know practice. Every day is a practice for me. Talking. And all these videos, and I'm talking here almost like myself, are pretty good for me. I wish somebody here sitting tell me, hey, it is bad pronounced. You have said this, or you have said this and that. Like help me, how you say that? Pronounce the things good, right? But I hear myself, so I believe so. I do the same mistakes again and again and again if I myself. Lucky I have my husband that he always correct my English. And I don't know if you notice in other videos, but I'm talking myself, and then he yell at me, is this word? He always is correct my English, even if I'm talking myself alone over there recording my blog. He's listen me and he yell at me and say you are talking bad, and it's hard. It's hard because I try to repeat what he said, but I just don't got it. because it's so difficult even with the th pronunciation. I had to do a lot of exercise. I'm gonna try get that better. So I'm gonna try get that better. It's my task. So yeah. So I think that this is the more important thing. Is if I don't remember something here, I'm probably gonna tell you in another video. But I think this is the more like important that I can tell you. And I'm gonna drink this. I'm probably gonna hang out outside my doggies. This week I have been alone because my husband is in Missouri, and it have feeling a little boring, like you feel his absence, and it's so bad because we are all three here, my doggies and me, and we feel that like something is not here, and it's him because he always is listen his videos in YouTube. He's always watching TV. He's always making noise here, so the house is so in silence like this. So because I don't listen to music or something like that, and I also don't watch TV a lot, right? So almost the only person that turned the TV is him, so the house is so in silence. So it has been a little, I don't know, weird, but anyway, we try to pass good time together as a family, and we go outside and fishing a little bit. Having going working out also, but today I went to work this morning, so today is like my free day here. I'm gonna try to do some battles in TikTok. I have been trying to do that to check how it can be for me. Talking about TikTok, I'm a little confused with my account. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know. I'm this moment like thinking what I'm gonna do, because my account in the beginning was like, yeah, it's like had a pretty girl, like showing nice videos with transitions and all that things. But then when I go live, the guys want like a show clothes and bikini things, and I'm not in that position for do things like that, you know. In this moment I'm married, and also I think that I don't want go in that direction. I want change my account in other direction. So I have been trying to do my account like more fitness, like people that want exercise and try to learn something for be healthy, then go watching me. I have a YouTube channel also part to this blog that I post routines Tuesdays and Thursdays, routines for exercise at home, also some exercise at the gym. So I try to do this change, but I don't know yet how do the videos for TikTok, and it confused me. I don't know how to do that. It have been hard for me because it's more easy for me like do the silly videos about the pretty girl. It's more easy for me than the other videos, and I haven't struggled with that. But I believe some of my followers are watching that, like at what she's doing. So also I try to focus my TikTok like in my blog. So I want to share more things, like I want to share more, how you say, more, oh my gosh, how you say that? Wait a minute. Sometimes it's so hard to talk. So I want to share like a more like a blog, like I show you my daily, like what I do today, how was this weekend for me, some videos like that. But I struggle the way to do that videos, and I don't know why it's so hard, and I just share you here guys the way that I feel. and I hope that you give me some love there because it has been really hard. I want to do this change, and it's easy for me go over there and show like all those sexy, and I wear a sexy dress, and it's easier for me get followers that way. But I want change the view. I want something different. I want the people watching me for something else more than for my beauty, right? So it has been really hard, but like for my personality, like for the way that I am, right? It will be cool for the way that I am, not for the way that I look, because the look it is not forever, right? But the personality it is forever. So I want that. Yeah, this is that I want anyway. I'm gonna cut here, and I'm going to do some battles on TikTok. Yeah. I'm gonna see how it goes. I just take a shower and I'm getting ready because the boys gonna go to fishing at night, and then the girls gonna get a meeting to drink wine. So I'm gonna see my friend and we're gonna drink some wine. It's gonna be a cup of wine. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, beautiful. You in a video?
Yep, and I just got your picture too.
Where's Dad?